So a couple days ago, I pretty much said it was going to rain like every day this week. Well, yeah, that ended up completely changing, and now they're like sunny all this week, except for tomorrow. I think tomorrow's like a 50% chance of rain. Anyway, it ended up raining yesterday, like a couple tenths, but it didn't amount to nothing. Anyway, it's Monday, May the 17th, and we're going to side dress a little bit because I've only got a couple hours work today. Dad's been running this applicator pretty much all morning. I actually had to do high school graduation practice this morning. So I just got here and I took over. We're doing something interesting now. We're on probably our most even, straightest rows that we've got on the whole farm. And Dad wants to do a test on different amounts of liquid that we're putting on. So our normal rate that we've been putting on this year is 38 gallons to the acre. Well, now Dad wants to do 4 different tests at different amounts. So right now I'm doing 32 rows of corn, and I've bumped it down to 33 gallons to the acre. Then I'm going to do another 32 rows, and we're going to bump it down to 28 gallons to the acre. Then after that, we're going to up the rate to 43 gallons to the acre and do another 32 rows. Then we'll do one final one at 48 gallons to the acre for another 32 rows. So hopefully throughout the growing season and when it comes harvest time, we'll be able to see the different results and different amounts of liquid. All I got to do to change the rate, just hit those arrows up and down, and then that number right there will fluctuate. That's how we control our rate. So right now we're doing the 28 gallon to the acre test plot. I'll finish this round, then I'll bump that number up to 43. Now we're working on the 43 gallon to the acre test. Then we'll do a 48 gallon to the acre test, then we'll go right back to 38 gallon and finish the rest of that over there. Huh. Well, that's a new one. So apparently that tire just decided that it was not having it today. And it said, you know what, let's just go on and pop right off a rim real quick. Okay, need you, and I need you. There we go. Alright, go pop a rim off. Now, I didn't even tell y'all this story. Last week we spent like 4 days trying to get this darn applicator going. Combination of rebuilding parts of it and electrical issues. Anyway, started working on it Tuesday and finally got it going Friday night. And you know, once it's running, it runs pretty good. But then your tire says, you know what, I feel like popping off a rim today. So now we have this. I lost a lug nut. Oh, there it is. Alright, back to the shop. She's on. FYI, ratchet strips. Ratchet strips, they can be your best friend. Alright, I think she's good to go. Alright, hopefully that's fixed. And we'll get back to it. Update on the wheat. We sprayed it with fungicide last week, so now all we are waiting on is harvest in another probably 25, 30 days maybe. Dinner has arrived and it's sitting at the end of the field. Come on, go faster. So far the tire is still on there. Working on the 48 gallon per acre test plot, and when we get back to the end of this pass here, we'll switch it back to our normal rate of 38 gallons, and we'll finish out the rest of this field. Or at least I will for another hour probably. You know, sometimes you find the occasional rock, and then other times, just a chunk of wood, it'd be alright. It's like a national treasure. Another treasure. I have run empty. And my refill has arrived. Alright, well we basically got Dad filled up for the next time. Good Lord, looked like he dragged up a bunch there. Anyway, I'm done for the day. I gotta go graduate high school and then celebrate afterwards. Ride some four-wheelers with some buddies. So, I'm done for the day. Nice little 2.5, 3 hour day, I guess. But I'll go graduate high school and I will see you all later. Morning, y'all. It is May the 18th and it is, well, it's actually raining a little bit right now. Little blue streaks, really all it is. I think this is about all it's going to do. Maybe for, honestly, it may do this for about an hour, which kind of sucks. But it appears that we might get this little sprinkle, but then some of our farms east of us may not get none of this, and we still got some work to do down there. So we may head on down there for today. But yeah, we'll see what we can get accomplished today. Psych, we're back side dressing corn. Oh no. It's probably gonna be off and on like that, rain-wise, for a little bit. There's actually, you look at the radar, they got rain stretching from Minnesota to Louisiana. It looked like they got rain all over the place, but right now it's sort of missing us, but little spots of it are getting us here and there. But I think it's just gonna be off and on like this most of the day, which is alright as long as it don't come a torrential downpour. A little sprinkle like that ain't gonna affect nothing, but the only thing it's gonna do is basically get the road wet. But as far as the actual dirt and soil, it ain't really gonna amount to nothing, so that's not gonna affect us. So we're still out here working. They only showing 40% chance of rain today, which that was probably what we just got. And they're saying the next 10 days is pretty and sunny and up in the 80s. So we're gonna have a good 10 days here to get a lot of work done. Our applicator tank capacity is 1,500 gallon, and the little nurse tank that we haul with is 1,000 gallon. So if we can get that tank back there to about 500 less gallon, we can hold the nurse tank. Anyway, one of the boys brought liquid and we filled it up, so I'm plumb full now. Trying to make room for another shipment of liquid nitrogen at the main storage at the farm. But we're running through it pretty quick, so we got to keep it coming, rolling right along in the little sprinkly rain. That don't seem right. Alright. So far we've done, come on, 70 acres. That was, I don't remember what time Dad got started. He got an early start, I think. He ran it for about an hour and then I come and took over. 70 acres with about a 2-hour downtime. We did 200 acres last Saturday. I don't know if we can get another 130 today. That'd be doing pretty good. Gotta love it when you get back-to-back floods and it just decides to wash a couple logs out here. Yeah, I wouldn't want that going through anything. Which don't really matter for corn because the header would go right over it. Although that applicator wouldn't really care much for these logs, but that bean header, ooh, you'd tear up a combine with one of these jokers. It's good to come back here and check the blades, check the deal. What is it? Oh, it's the back of stuff. That'd be alright. So whenever you do get out of the tractor, it's always good to come back here and check things, make sure nothing's broke, make sure your tires are still intact. I think all the bearings should be good. We've had like 5 go out in the last 2 days, so you know we're on a roll here. But everything looking good so far. Dadgummit, you're supposed to be in the woods, not the field. Oh, look at this. Double trouble. Rock and a log. And a bottle. Well, that works too, I guess. We got one of the boys chiseling up the back of patches. We just got 3 more that we gotta prepare, and he'll definitely get done chiseling today, and he could actually get them all disted up today. They might, Paul might ridge them up tomorrow. That'd be pretty good if we can get that done. Alrighty, time to fill her up. Alright, let's get back at it. A little difficult to run side dressing at night. Visibility ain't exactly the greatest. Honestly, it's probably better to quit when it gets dark. But we're gonna try to get this. Could try to get our tank down to about at least 500 gallons so I can open up the nurse tank. I'd like to load up that nurse tank, get this applicator filled up for in the morning, and then also have the nurse tank loaded for in the morning. Just to have everything ready to go in the morning. It'll be nice. Got about 750 gallon left back here. So if I could run out another 250, 300 gallon, that would give me enough room to hold one more nurse tank. That's going to do it for us as far as actually putting down liquid. Tank's empty enough to where we can hold a nurse tank. So we'll take that nurse tank back to the shop, fill it up one time, bring it back, put it in the applicator. Then we'll go back, fill the nurse tank up one more time just to have everything loaded for tomorrow. That's going to do it for today. I think as of now we've got probably 1/3 of our corn crop side dressed. Although honestly we still got probably 15% of the crop not even planted yet. Hopefully this week though, that'd be nice. Maybe not, well, maybe next week, we'll see. They talk like they might set some tobacco tomorrow. I don't know if they're going to set tobacco or plant beans. They'll do one of the two probably, but I think our other guy's going to come out and start spraying the corn ground that I've already side dressed. But until then, we'll see y'all later.